Hello and welcome. We are here in heart of London in the International Conference for Accountants and Bookkeepers. Today we have the pleasure to speak with Copeland, CEO of the organization behind this significant global event. We would like to ask a few questions that will help our audience in Azerbaijan to understand the importance of this conference and the opportunity it creates to financial specialists around the world. First question I want to ask is, many viewers in Azerbaijan are watching, learning about this event for the first time. Could you tell us please what makes this international conference in London unique and what roles it plays in the global financial community, please?
We're here in London at the very centre of Parliament. We've got the Big Ben and Parliament just over the road. We've got Westminster Abbey, these beautiful buildings, and it's an incredible setting for this, which is one of the biggest events for financial professionals in the UK. We're really lucky today to be welcoming some international delegates. So we've got delegates from Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan and Georgia and lots of other countries around the world. And it's events like this that bring professionals together, not just to get great content from the speakers on the stage. Some of it's technical, some of it's talking about professional skills. We're talking about AI, good governance, but also it's an opportunity for financial professionals to meet each other and learn from each other's experiences, because we can get so much from that international community of financial professionals that you just can't learn from a textbook.
Yeah, you also mentioned our delegation. I want to tell that we are arriving as a delegation, 25% professionals from Azerbaijan, and how important is participation of the members from different countries, and what this diversity brings to this conference in general?
There's so much to gain from taking yourself out of your day-to-day and attending events like this. This is obviously a really large event, but we're so honoured to have delegates from across the world, because I think that we are seeing such a range of different perspectives and different understandings. Every country has its own regulations, and yet there's so much we have in common. There is a tremendous amount that delegates from around the world can learn from coming to England, coming to London, the seat of the British Parliament, and being here, mingling with other professionals and learning how we do it here in the UK, so that you can take that information back to your country and make a real difference.
Yeah.
We have actually lots of members in the Philippines, across Asia. We've got members also in Australia and New Zealand, and across the English-speaking world as well. So lots and lots of people coming from all around the world to be here today.
Let's talk about accountants in Finland. How do you assess the current trends in account field, and what do you believe will be key skills specialists need to the next 3 or 5 years?
Really what we're seeing here is that it's the analytical skills and the business support skills that are really coming to the fore. So the more we're seeing automation, the increased adoption of AI, the more we're seeing that financial professionals need to focus on their key skills that differentiate themselves from the AI. Still, we know that business organizations, government organizations are still concerned about getting it right. There's a huge responsibility that is placed upon financial professionals, and you have to have that ethical viewpoint, and you have to also be able to communicate to the authorities, to government, to business owners. You have to be able to explain the narrative behind the numbers, and that's something that AI cannot do. So we're seeing more and more amazing technology coming out. We've got lots of new exhibitors here today. And AI and other technology is really good at doing certain tasks, but you need a human to do the job, to bridge the gap between the different systems. And we've been talking a lot actually about how accountants and bookkeepers are the API. A bit like how in software, you use an API to connect different pieces of software so they can communicate and data will flow. Well, that's exactly what accountants and bookkeepers do for everything that matters. So you want to bridge the gap between the numbers and the actual purpose, the objectives of the organization. And that's something that is uniquely possible for accountants and bookkeepers.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And last question, not least, many of our colleagues in Azerbaijan are interested in attending future events like that in London. Would you say to potential participants to inspire them to join to the next